feel like everybody has become so accustomed to the Warriors being this dominant beast that people don't appreciate them at their 8 seed, that people don't appreciate them at their 7 seed, that people don't appreciate the Warriors fighting for the playoffs. And they also don't appreciate a lot of the underrated moves that this team has made. Kelly Oubre, he's not the best player in the world, but he feels a need for the Golden State Warriors. He started to get used to the system. He brings energy. He's athletic. He's a force in transition. And defensively, he's somebody that is continually looking to improve. I'm not going to call the Kelly Oubre trade a home run because he hasn't had his best season. But what I will call it is a trade that has massive upside. And while numbers almost never tell you the full story, Kelly Oubre's numbers show that he's been getting better by the game. In February, Kelly Oubre has scored 20 points per game. He shot 43% from the three-point line, and he shot 50% from the field. When I say the Golden State Warriors have made a series of underrated moves, I'm not telling the full story. The Golden State Warriors know their problems, and they know how to address them. As we approach the trade deadline, I'm starting to hear Golden State's name more and more and more. Golden State is in the market for a shot creator with some upside. They want somebody that can help the offense continue to flow. They want somebody that makes life easier for Stephen Curry and the rest of the Warriors roster. If we go back to the night of the NBA draft, there was a player still on the board with the number 2 pick. Great shot creator, great playmaker, but they passed on him. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video, and that's facts. If you guys enjoy my content, the chances are you'll enjoy my streams. The link to my stream is going to be in the description below. In that same description, you'll also find the link to my football channel and my Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to my football channel and follow me on Twitter. I just thought I'd let you guys know really fast, we have a lot of changes coming to this channel. We're going to have a new logo, a new AV really soon. We're going to have a new intro. A lot of fun things are coming. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Now let's talk Warriors basketball. Injuries and frustrations have been running wild for a Warriors team that was projected for a major bounce back this season. While the Warriors have bounced back, the bounce hasn't been as high as initially projected. Their once ultra-talented roster has been plagued with players who show a ton of promise, but just haven't put everything together. Wiseman is the future, but how long does Steph have? I've heard rumblings coming from Warriors fans that they'd be open to dealing Wiseman for the right win now piece. Crazy, right? As crazy as it sounds, I understand the logic. How often does a franchise come across arguably the greatest shooter in history and a top 5 point guard of all time? Stephen Curry has nothing left to prove, but he has a lot left to accomplish. Coming into this season, I can't tell you guys how many times that I heard that Stephen Curry couldn't carry a bad team into the NBA playoffs. The amount of times that I heard that Stephen Curry benefited from a system and not the other way around was sickening. Yeah, miss me with the Curry nonsense. Peak Curry was some of the purest and most exciting basketball on the market. But here's the thing, Peak Curry may have never left. In 2015 to 2016, Steph averaged 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 boards on 50% from the field and 45% from 3. While everybody thought that 2015-2016 Steph was long gone, Steph has been getting back to business. Steph's been putting up 30 per game, shooting 48% from the field, shooting 41% from deep. And you have to look at how he's doing it. The Warriors don't have many creators outside of Steph. Other teams know that, and they take advantage of it. The Warriors see their lack of shot creation as a problem, and that has led to the Warriors' rumored interest in Victor Oladipo. Depot's got upside, but there's a lot of downside that also comes with trading for Victor Oladipo. Depot hasn't been the healthiest of players as of late. We don't exactly know how good Oladipo is at this very moment. Trading for Victor Oladipo is rolling the dice, and with the Warriors' assets, I think there may be better dice out there. Depot's best season, he averaged 23 points per game. How likely is it that Depot returns to averaging 22 plus points per game? Beyond that, say Depot comes back, say he exceeds expectations, you'd be forced to pay Depot whatever he wants, or you risk losing him, and you lose the assets that you also traded to get Depot. I like Depot. I think there's a lot of upside there. Depending on the compensation the Rockets want, the trade could be good for both sides, but the Warriors have to be smart. You want to know what's crazy? The Warriors would never be in this spot in the first place if they just drafted LaMelo Ball. Jalen Rose reports that the night of the NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors told LaMelo Ball they were going to take him next, and they didn't do it. He says that story is going to drop soon. You guys remember when this happened?
Just know it's up. Y'all see my fingers.
Look, now maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but there's no way that this means what I think this is supposed to mean, right? Passing on LaMelo Ball is one thing. If the Warriors flat out lied to LaMelo, this is going to be a story of stories. LaMelo Ball is hands down looking like the best prospect in this draft. This guy has been flat out amazing on both sides of the floor. He's been great at rebounding. He's been fantastic playing passing lanes. He's got upside. He can guard multiple positions. I'm going to do another LaMelo Ball breakdown very soon, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a much more in-depth breakdown than my last one. And beyond everything I just said, LaMelo Ball is the shot creator that the Golden State Warriors covet. Imagine LaMelo Ball's passes, LaMelo Ball's shot creation with Stephen Curry. It would be a match made in basketball paradise. Melo deserves big props for the culture shift in Charlotte. You want to have even more fun? Melo fixes more problems than just shot creation and passing. Melo is a fantastic rebounder. The Golden State Warriors are one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA. Melo's snatching 6 per game from the point guard spot. What that means is that Melo is giving you an extra body on the glass. Now you have to account for boxing out another position on the floor. That being said, I love Wiseman's upside. People have to be patient. He's essentially a rookie that came out of high school. Wiseman is going to be good. He's shown flashes. Just give him time. But to be fair, the clock is ticking for Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors, and they know it. But that same clock hasn't changed their view on Wiseman, at least reportedly. The Golden State Warriors are not planning to trade the Timberwolves' first-round pick or James Wiseman unless they get some generational talent back, such as Joel Embiid or Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but the Warriors do have a lot of assets that could net great returns, and they also have future picks. I wouldn't be shocked to see this team make a big play at the trade deadline or in the near future. If I'm the Warriors, I want to set myself up as nice as possible for when Klay Thompson returns. Klay won't fix every problem, but man, will he solve a good bit of them. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm getting like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.